so after some technical difficulties, we're back talking about Zenitsu and why I enjoy him as a character. So I think it's funny that when he's awake, he's a complete coward and he's asking everyone to save him. And the second he falls asleep, he's just like, I can beat anybody. I just think it's a funny persona swap.
Stupid.
Straight stupid.
Just stupid.
You know about the guy who's in the vampire killing movie, me and show, right?
Yeah.
With the swords.
They're demons.
Yeah, Demon Slayer. There you go.
Yeah.
The orange one, yeah. The orange Power Ranger.
Yellow.
Orange.
Well, yellow and orange, isn't he?
It's orange.
Yeah, it's like yellow with orange triangles or some shit.
Yeah.
It's orange triangles.
But so what do you enjoy?
Yeah, I said orange triangle. I said yellow with orange triangle.
Exactly what he said.
Okay. Hold on. We gotta make sure these things work. Are they? No, mine's on. Okay, cool. I want to make sure mine's still on.
Mine's on.
I think mine's on. It looks like it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we good.
So Brody, what are some characteristics that you enjoy in a main character?
I like
your mom. I'll just play her.
I don't know how she is as a main character.
She's a great main character.
Is she now?
She has to be.
I feel like your mom would have like a baking show, like a baking anime.
Why she gotta have a bake? Because she's a woman?
No, because I know for a fact that she makes great things. I've had her cakes before.
Why can't she be like a killer or an assassin or something like that?
Brody's mom could not be an assassin, bro. She is too sweet.
That's why she'd be great at it.
That sweet old lady on the corner hanging out cookie. Oh, I made this cookie especially for you. It's poisoned.
You like double chocolate chip, right? The second chip is point. Went so quickly to why? Because she's a woman. Prepared for you to come at him with that much aggression about it.
Oh, it's funny.
She also is great at baking.
Yeah, that's why. She's just like, she makes a 7-Up cake that's absolutely delicious.
It's amazing.
It's so good.
She also sews.
It's true, she does, yeah.
She does.
Yeah.
I have a big ass quilt that's hanging on my wall because she sewed it for me.
What is so these are characteristics you like about your mom. What are some characteristics you like about main characters?
She's a very nice woman. Raised me well. But for main characters, I think one of my favorite things to see is characters that understand when people need to actually be put down. Like, there's a lot of people who, especially with like isekais, because I read a lot of them, so I'll read comments and stuff and like hear people talking about it, and they'll be like, hey, he should have killed him, he should have killed him, he should have killed him. And it's like, you do realize they're not a serial killer, right? And sometimes like, he should have killed him. I should have killed the guy who tried to steal 2 gold from someone that I'm kind of sort of know in town. And people are like, no, anybody who does anything bad in any world, kill him. And it's like, that's not, that makes no sense. You gotta calm down. So when they understand the appropriate reaction to what's going on, I like that.
It's like Rimuru kind of.
Yeah, but I'm not here for the let them live and let live type thing. They came through and threatened everybody I know and care about. Let me beat them up and let them go.
Avatar.
I'm not into the let's try to reform them, like, and bring them on our side. It's like, no, Goku, you should have killed Vegeta. He should be wiped off the map. He shouldn't have had time to have a redemption arc. I know a lot of people love a redemption arc. Some people don't deserve it. Like, it is what it is.
Yeah, like I got real mad at Goku when he didn't kill Frieza and was just gonna leave him there on the planet. Like, technically the planet would have blown up and he thought he would have died, you know, but he didn't. He never finished him off.
Yeah,
that's kind of, and that's why he came back and he came back again and he came back. Yeah, and then you let your son finish off the 3rd guy. Come on.
Another character. So like, I like the background genius one, to where the Light Yagamis. I haven't started it yet, but from what Aramis says, the main character of the Classroom of Elite, I like you getting all the info and understanding what everything's going on.
Dr. Stone.
The Dr. Stones. That's why I don't give it to freaking Aizen from Bleach, because everybody's like, he's so smart, he's such a genius. And like, he orchestrated his whole life. I was like, no, he fucking didn't. He was there and he saw what happened. That's all he did. He didn't do anything.
So you think Hat and Clogs is what Hat and Clogs? I can never remember what his real name is.
Hat and Clogs is a good one. I do like that, but at the same time, he also he's that reluctant hero side of the thing.
Yeah.
So it's like, which those are fine characters, but I feel like if you're going to be a reluctant hero, you got to be out of the way. I don't like for you to be a reluctant hero and then always be around the problems. If you're going to be reluctant, don't stand where people are going to call on you. Like, don't go to class and then raise your hand on the questions you don't know the answers to in hopes that they won't pick on you. It makes no sense. You're raising your hand. Mm-hmm. Now, you might look up and you have a dick teacher who's like, nah, you're not raising your hand, I'll call on you. But in the majority, it's a dumb way to not get picked. Any character that 110% will stay in their lane, I really like. I like a main character who's like, hey, I will help you. Like the Luffy, I will help you if you ask for it. If I come to your town, and your town is getting fucked up by the mayor, the guild don't care about you, there's monsters run amok, I walk through and I'm like, hey man, everything's really shitty here. And you're like, yeah, that's how it always been. Hey, well, you cool with it? I'm like, hey, y'all want some help? Oh, well, you can't do anything. And I'm like, but do y'all want help? If I gotta ask you twice, do you want help? And you don't say yes, help us. How are you gonna go about it? I'm leaving. You're on your own.
Well, I mean, I feel like on Drum Island, they didn't really ask for his help.
Yeah, Drum Island. That's where Chopper was, right?
Yeah.
He was not there to help out the island. He was there for Chopper.
Well, was he there for Chopper? I thought he went to that island because of the because Nami got sick.
Exactly. So he was not there to help the island. He just happened to.
Right.
But a lot of the stuff, and then he ended up helping out because he was like, hey, I forgot, Dr. Karina or whatever, and Chopper were upset, and he became friends with them. So he went to help
Carrera.
Yeah. So he ended up helping them.
And what's the dude that turned to a moose?
That's Chopper.
No, not Chopper. It's the little moose. I'm talking about the human.
Oh, he turned into a bear.
Bear, there you go.
Yeah, Dalton.
Dalton, there you go.
Yeah.
You don't want to help Dalton yet.
Yeah. It was like, I came to help y'all when y'all got to the point of saying, hey, help us.
Oh, what's the name of the dude that was eating everything? They eat fruit. What was it called?
The king that was there or whatever? And he kicked him out. I don't remember what his name was.
That motherfucker was eating.
Guapple?
Maybe.
Guapple.
Yeah.
He was eating everything. He was like,
yeah. But even early on, like Nami and the Arlong stuff, and he's like,
he made her ass.
Yeah, and it's like in Robin.
Or with Robin. Yeah.
Oh boy, that's the most iconic moment of the show. So one of the most iconic moments.
Well, both of those two scenes where Nami stabbing herself in the arm and stuff.
And he stopped her from stabbing herself. He was like, I'm not gonna let you hurt yourself.
Right.
And then she was like, hey, Luffy, will you help me? And I'm like, yes, by all means. I've been fucking waiting on you to ask.
There was one where someone asked him for help, and he was just like, "That was already my plan, but since you've asked, I will definitely don't go now." Yes.
Go ahead.
Acknowledge me. I just want y'all.
I'm not.
I just want you. You're
not my tribal chief.
You did acknowledge me. You said yes. See, I raised my hand and you acknowledged me.
Fuck that.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Roman Reigns gonna show up. He ain't gonna take kindly to this.
I mean, a UFC fighter in UFC 4, Vincent Reigns. he's 6'8", 285 pounds.
Damn. Anyway, the play in the background and just deal with shit that's dealing with me type characters, I really like that. So
Shadow.
Shadow kind of makes some shit happen too.
Yeah.
But the Yamis, where it's like, I ain't gotta do this, but if you ask, all right, cool. I'm not apathetic to the people that are around me, but those motherfuckers over there, that's their problems.
Right.
I'm over here, so I don't care about that. I don't really like I gotta help every single person that I see in any situation that ever does anything, because I feel like a lot of anime makes it seem like, hey, that helps people grow if you're willing to jump in and help them. But I was like, in actuality, it makes you more reliant on others.
Uh-huh.
In a lot of
Cover your
anime,
mouth, damn. Boy, cover your damn mouth. White people so rude. God, oh.
that was a yawn.
That was a yawn.
Cover your mouth. You
I
still
was-
need to cover your damn
I was
mouth?
stuck on the white.
Yeah. Your breath, cover your mouth. Cover your mouth.
Bread is good.
Cover your mouth.
My breath's good.
God.
Always.
It was like, meatball marinara brown.
Mixed with Monster and root beer.
But yeah, those are my favorite types. Hermes?
Okay. Well, I think I'm borderline with you on some of this stuff. Because I say I like side characters that could be main characters if they wanted. Strong, smart, cunning, and laid back.
Give me an example.
Shikamaru.
I knew he was going to go out. That was the first person I thought of. I'm not even going to lie.
Shikamaru. I do like. So Shikamaru is one of them. Crap. That's now I'm drawing a blank. I'm drawing a complete blank. But he's one of the main
Who's
ones.
the guy that uses the bow? Udiyu? I think Udiyu would be a good one.
Oh,
Calm, cool, collected.
what's the guy with the whip? Or hell, any of those the 5 of those, four of those, whether it's your boy with the 3 eyes, with the black sword, he could be one. Kurama could be one. Hell, even the one with the soul sword, the spirit sword.
The weakest of the group.
The weakest.
Kuwabara.
He could be one, or he could have his own show. But I mean, but I'm talking about more like the other two, Hiei and Kurama. They can have their own sword. Smart, cunning, powerful. They play their role well, but they're the side characters. But and I like Sid from Endless Shadow. I like the fact that he Delta Alpha pretty much runs the show.
Mm.
He just so happened to be like, yeah, I show up whenever, I don't want to be the main character, but I make some stuff happen here and there. But for the most part, I'm gonna lose to my sister, let her be the powerful person, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just gonna chill in back and cut. So I know I could easily defeat all these people. But, yeah,
I
I'm
did
just
think it was
chill.
really funny in like season 1 of Invincible in Shadow when he's like fighting his sister and he's like, ah! And it goes into slow motion. He attacks her like 17 times and then goes back to defense.
And then like Zoro is another one. I don't care what nobody say. I know Luffy is the powerfulest one out of, but you can't tell me if Zoro really wanted to, he can take Luffy to the brink. I love that. I love those types of characters. And Zoro would be another one. Zoro could have his own damn show. He could be his own main character if he really wanted to. But he's loyal to Luffy. He's gonna stand by Luffy, and he's gonna, hey, that's my guy. Whatever he needs me to do, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna stand by him, no matter how effing wrong he might be.
But what did he say he was gonna do? That's what we do.
Yeah. So
Right.
So those are
listen,
those
I agree
are
with it, but he said it, so I guess.
yeah, exactly. So those are the type of guys that I like. That I like in the main character. Those are the things I like the side characters that can be main characters. So those are the qualities I like more or less in the main characters. But those who lay back, strong, smart, and cunning. But at the same time, I prefer my guys to take that side character role. Because even in life, that's me. I'm gonna use my family as an example. Whenever they choose to get together, or we choose to get together, I said they. Whenever we choose to get together, I can say a lot. I can tell a lot. I can give advice, but I choose not to because there's a lot of people with a lot of voices, with a lot of things that they think they know things. But there's only 2 successful people in my family, me being one of them. Like, based off stuff, like, overall, like, there's only 2 people. And with me being one of the younger ones, the older people ain't gonna. My uncle, they don't care. Man, but like I said, and the other one is my uncle, which is the baby of the 4 from my grandma.
Yeah.
So I mean, outside of us two, like the other folks ain't gonna want to listen. They don't listen. Hell, but so I just played my part. Like, okay, well, hell, I'm gonna continue to do my thing. I know what I'm building over here. We in renovation mode, and once we finish renovation mode, we're gonna be damn near free. We're gonna be almost debt free. So I'm gonna be the second debt free person in my family. So I'm like, you know what I'm saying? So why not listen? But anyway, I play my role in the family. I'm a main character in my house. I'm a side character when it comes to my family. So smart, quiet, and cunning. And strong. Ooh, I'm gonna have to again.
Better than more tiny.
But yeah, that's why I like in main characters. And like you said, like I told you, like I'm on that side because like the main character in Elite Class of Elite, I love him. I love the way he thinks, the way he moves, and all that stuff. I'm like, that's my type of person. Even Lelouch, I love that. That's my type of guys. Those are my type of guys.
And I don't mind you being
Like
able to
Yagami.
get to the front.
Who Yagami?
Light Yagami
Who the hell is that?
from Death Note.
Oh, I don't really care for him. He a bitch.
I mean, for the people in that show, I don't think there was anyone in front of him where it was like, hey, he's a bitch in comparison to that show.
Hell.
So, what about him?
He was a bitch.
Hell got packed. Fuck that.
Or who was what was the little boy's name that actually ended up beating him?
I don't remember his name, but I know what you're talking about.
I want to say his name was like
Nier?
Nier, yeah.
Nier.
Yeah. He was a bitch compared to Nier, obviously. But that really wasn't his fault if you think about it. It was actually the guy that showed up. He wasn't supposed to be there.
It's like, all right, you're no fuck.
Right.
You're not part of the plan. Go away.
It's like, you weren't supposed. Why are you here? You fucked up my entire plan.
Especially like Yagami, like you went to mass murder very quickly, bro.
Real quick.
So like, all right, you're on thin ice, buddy. I like the way you think, but I don't like what you're thinking now.
Yeah. Agreed.
Yeah, that's it for me.
That's all I got.
That's it, Joy, for you?
Yeah.
All right, till next time, stay tuned.
All right, guys, welcome back to another episode of MCs and MVPs. Today we're going to be talking about...
Are you looking at your cameras? Is that what you were doing?
Huh?
Were you looking at
No,
your
they
cameras?
sent
No,
a picture.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because
My mother-in-law sent me a picture of this baby, and I can't tell if it's Anakin or Kiara. I want to say it's Kiara, but it's an old picture, so I'm like, I'm asking her.
100% sure which baby is
They
this.
look the same.
It looks similar in this picture, but I think that's Kiara, because
I'm going to tell you that it's your cousin. It's not even your baby.
So we're talking about traits that we like, personality traits that we like in our main characters. Personally, I enjoy a cocky main character.
You said, hold on, what?
I enjoy a cocky main character,
Oh,
like Sun Jin Woo at the end.
Yeah.
Like, I can't wait until that scene.
I actually took notes on this. Okay.
Uh,
Man,
I can't wait.
When I asked you the question initially, you did say it's like, nah, I gotta go think about that. So that's fair, I guess.
I can't wait until the episode gets animated. Whenever he gets reevaluated for the third time, and they call he's an S, and he's like, "You shouldn't go out that door." And then he's like, "Why?" And then like
There's
he's got all the
all the people
pictures,
there.
and then they're like, "We'll help you out." And he's like, "I got it." Boom, just disappears. he's
There
like,
he is. He's gone.
right? And like, or also when they're just like, when he's just like, I'll take on the gates, and they're just like, well, what makes you think that you could take on all the gates? Why should we believe you? Boom, and he opens up like 10 gates on his own, and he's like, this is why. Like I enjoy a cocky main character.
It's like, I'm a different kind of person than you. All
Right,
right?
it's like I'm a different
understand.
breed. But that's why I also like I like what Thomas, is that what his name is? Same thing in the show, the American hunter that's an S ranked big ass blonde
Something
dude.
like that, yeah.
Yeah, his name's like Thomas or some shit like that. But he's a cocky character. He's just like, no, I know that I am one of the strongest in the world. Like,
But I don't think his is actually from cockiness, though. Sun Jin Woo's. The Americans is cockiness.
yeah,
Oh, the blonde people are Americans?
Hmm?
They said the Americans are.
American we were talking about one specific dude.
Yeah, he's a big ass blonde guy.
Yeah, I'm talking about the one that right now they keep on being in their business. Like,
No, that blonde guy. He is the executor of the like Korean.
you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, you know the guy that came into the evaluation.
Yeah.
Did the evaluation the second time. Not the one with the blue hair, but the blonde guy.
Yeah.
And then he's in that one city when it all gets attacked. He's like, "You gotta leave now." He's like, "I can't. Like, I'm doing crowd control."
Yeah,
that guy. He's Korean.
Okay.
We're talking about. I think his name is Thomas.
Because I know they
they
talked
showed him
about.
I don't think so.
I know they talked about. I know because TikTok like to ruin shit for me, but I know there is an American that is very, very strong.
Yeah, it's Thomas.
Okay, that's
I think it's what his name is. It's like Thomas Michael. It's a very generic American white guy name.
They kind of always are.
Yeah,
it didn't make sense. So.
Right. Yeah. So I like, but I also enjoy characters that are like Plunderer. You know, where like he doesn't want to show his abilities and stuff like that. Like you have no idea how strong he actually is, and then when he does show his ability, he's overpowered as shit. Like there's no one that can stop him.
Because I feel like those guys are because there's a type that's gonna hide their power for their own gain. There's the type that are reluctant heroes. He's a reluctant hero.
I enjoy a reluctant hero, but I also enjoy a cocky hero. You know what I mean? And that was him. Whenever he put that mask on, he literally his persona completely changed. He became cocky as fuck, and he knew that he was the fastest in the world.
Because I feel like a lot of cockiness gets like it has a connotation for people like it's a bad thing. But that's why I was saying Sun Jin Woo's I don't view it as cockiness. I view it more as an understanding because it's like no, it's not. I'm not trying to insult you with what I'm about to do. I'm not trying to insult you. It's like, oh, you're gonna take on all the games, so you're so cocky. It's like, no, I'm not being cocky. I'm being
realistic.
I'm telling you what's happening because I understand what my ability is.
Yeah.
You haven't seen my ability because he's a reluctant hero type shit.
Right.
And it's like, so it's one of those. I'm not being cocky. I'm actually legit telling you I will handle this. You go handle something else.
Right. And like. So I guess both of them reluctant heroes. I guess is more so the character that I like, and then but at the same time, another one of my favorite heroes is All Might. You know, in his All Might form, because he's cocky. He's just like all I have to do is push harder. Like when he's fighting that guy, and he's like, no, your ability is shock absorption. It's not shock cancellation. Yeah. All I have to do is keep hitting you, and I can keep hitting you. And like there's heroes that are like that are just like, no, I know what I got to do. I know how to do it, and I know I can do it. You know what I mean?
All Might's is fake. I was like,
he's putting on a face. Yeah, he's putting on a face and stuff like that for the people. You know what I mean? But I enjoy a character like that. Like same thing with like Superman. You know, he knows that he can do these things, and he even tells everyone, it's like, no, back up, I'm doing this. You know, like everyone give me a wide berth. It's like I'm about to get real. You know what I mean? But like these characters could also take over the world if they wanted to, and instead they choose to save it. Try to make it a better place and stuff like I mean, we all saw what happened in Injustice because Superman literally takes over the world. So, like, I enjoy a reluctant hero.
But he also gets asked beat by Batman too. So
yeah, but he never goes all out against Batman. The only two people he's ever gone all out against is Mongol and Darkseid. Those are the only two people he's ever used 100% of his abilities.
I don't know, Batman in prep time.
Because here's the thing, Batman also. The times when he kicks his ass, he also put Kryptonite out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So he might have been on 100%. Kryptonite fucks him.
Oh, yeah. It literally it'll make
put out all you can do. Kryptonite said, "Fuck you."
But I'm sorry. Go ahead. Finish it up.
No, I mean that was my just like I enjoy I'm trying to think of a really cocky hero like Bakugo. Like I enjoy Bakugo as a hero. You know what I mean? Because like. He'll throw himself in the middle of the dangerous situation and stuff like that to save the people, and it's not because he has to save them; it's because he wants to save them and he knows that he can.
I feel like most cocky heroes, they're only good after you've seen them be humbled once or twice.
And Bakugo has been.
Bakugo fits that description.
Yeah,
I was like when you understand when you were the gifted kid and you finally failed the test, and you were like, "Oh shit!" Like there are things that are actually difficult out there. There are people who are better than me, and now I have to understand how to navigate that role.
Right.
That's when you become so much better of a character. When you just came in and like, I'm the best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be,
All right, Bret Hart.
and then get your ass whooped. Is that true anymore?
I mean,
I was thinking Natalia.
I was thinking Muhammad Ali. You know what I mean? Like, but I mean, there for a while he was claiming that he is the greatest. You know? But
Muhammad Ali, it sucks for him because he made it to where, like, no, in your weight class, you are definitely the greatest right now.
And then he went to jail.
Then he went to jail, lost a lot. And
Yeah.
It was like,
or another like Baki. Whenever he steps in the ring, he knows that he's more than likely going to be that person on the other, across from him. Like, especially remember when he was sick and he did the like 2 head kicks to that guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was just like, damn.
it was like
Damn. What happened?
the dude started attacking him. He started picking him up, putting him down.
Yeah.
Pick him up.
Putting him back down. And he
like,
just had a smile on his face, and I was like, holy shit.
It's like, buddy, you lost.
Or whenever, in the last season, whenever he kept fighting the blonde guy that kept coming after him,
yeah,
all tenacity and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he wasn't even trying. He smacked him twice.
it's like, please stop coming here.
Right? It's like, I enjoy a character like that, too, that's just like, like the same thing, you know what I mean? Knows that what he's got to do, how he's going to do it, and that he can do it.
Especially because for Baki, it was like appropriate force for appropriate problem. And
Right.
it was like, you are not at the level of the people who should be fighting me. I'm not pulling out all the stops.
Exactly.
Why did I go so hard against you in the end? It's because you